They were only a stone's throw from the Commons, but even the argy-bargy of Westminster could not have prepared these seasoned politicians for the pandemonium that greeted them. The media and public interest, a sign of the passion the word expenses still provokes. They didn't pause amid the mayhem to repeat the denials they had proffered earlier.
I'm not guilty, I'm an innocent man.
I have done nothing dishonest ever.
The gravity of the charges read out here was in sharp contrast to the brief formality of the hearing. The Labour MPs were forced against their wishes to stand in the dock from where they pleaded not guilty. So too did the Conservative peer who appeared separately.
How do you feel? How's the court case going? Are you worried about the court? Keep moving, please, gents.
Elliot Morley faces two charges relating to over £30,000 of mortgage expenses. David Chater is accused of falsely claiming £1,950 for IT services and over £18,000 in rent for two properties. Jim Devine's accused of claiming £3,240 for cleaning services and over £5,500 for stationery. Lord Hanningfield faces 6 charges for submitting expense claims which he knew he wasn't entitled to, including overnight stays in London. And now there are reports that another Labour MP, Harry Cohen, is being investigated over his expenses for allegedly claiming over £70,000 for a second home while renting out his main residence. Mr. Cohen has apologised.
I am here to apologise to the House. I do so without proviso.
But the Prime Minister wants complete transparency.
Our rules are very clear. Everything is transparent, everything's above board. You cannot serve in party politics unless you do the right things.
In there, indeed in any courtroom, they are simply the accused, treated like any other defendant. But the men actually believe they should be treated differently, that their judges should not come from the courts, but from in there. They want to invoke parliamentary privilege, the principle that this institution should decide on the affairs of its own members.
Good morning, how worried are you?
The first, maybe not the last, to face the courts.
It's a taxi on expenses! How worried are you?
The police continue to examine what they call a handful of cases and have not ruled out further prosecutions. If there are others out there fearing their fate, this spectacle will do little to ease their qualms. Michelle Clifford, Sky News, Westminster Magistrates Court.